Hey, you guys, I'm still getting ready, though. I'm still getting ready. Okay, I'm still getting ready. Let's move everything over here. I'm still getting ready. So, this is the thing. I have like made these masks from the art quotes, and I brought the mask in today. So, that's what it is. I brought the mask in today, and the art quotes are just on. It's in the February issue of, and we'll go over both of them. It's in the February issue of my Shikedi magazine. So I have read them and read them and read them, and I haven't shown you guys like the product of what I've done. So this is like my first time going live on Brandy Schuler. So my stream is there. So Brandy Schuler has um and she'll have like everything posted on her. Um I actually have the quotes on Instagram and all the different stuff, but I'll be posting again today. I do not have money to pay for Canva right now. I'll pay for it when I get a chance, but like so, if everything from Canva now is watermarked. Y'all look at this is what this is. That's what's in there. Okay, so it is a very Greek idea and a profile one. Beauty is terror. Whatever we call beautiful, we quiver before it. And what could be more terrifying and beautiful to souls like the Greeks of our own than to lose control completely, to throw off the chains of being born instant, to shatter the accident of our mortal selves. Euripides speaks of the Maenads, her head thrown aback, throat to the stars, more like deer than human being, to be absolutely free. One is capable, of course. Y'all think about, oh my God, your throat is open, but one is quite capable of course, of working out these destructive passions in more vulgar and less efficient ways. But how glorious to release them in a single burst, to sing, to scream, to dance barefoot in the woods in the dead of night, with no awareness of mortality than an animal. These are powerful mysteries, the bellowing of bulls, springs of honey bubbling from the ground. If we are strong enough in our souls, we can rip away the veil and look that naked, terrible beauty right in the face. Let God consume us, devour us, unstring our bones, then spit us out reborn. And that is it. If you have ever, like y'all, I was just at the store. I was just at Family Dollar, and it's this little woman. She has on a hat. What else does she have on? She has on a hat. She has on a long, just like me, just kickback for the day. You see what I'm saying? She has on a long cardigan, and she turns around and she smiles. And I'm like, you are adorable. She's like, thank you. Actually, she didn't smile. She wasn't even smiling. I went after I told her she was adorable. She was like, thank you. And started smiling. It's like, I am not joking, just the cutest little woman. And I'm like, y'all, have y'all ever done that? That happens so many times with some people, with some women. Like I'll just look at them and then be like, you are so cute, like you won't see their face. So then they turn around and you're like, are you kidding me? Like you light up somebody's day. Like people don't know how much they light up people's day. Like when somebody, I'm talking about, just think you walk and you be like, oh my God, you're attractive, like you are very cute. Like it is like just the most eye-opening feeling in life. And I'm not joking, it is eye-opening for you to just see somebody and just like, you are gorgeous. And I'm talking about, y'all, I look dead at their face. Like I'm not looking at the clothes, I'm not looking at the figure, I'm looking at this person's face, this persona. And every time they just like it's awe. I am awestruck. So from this quote, let me tell you the other one. The other one is, humor is the spiciest condiment to the feast of existence. Laugh at your mistakes, but learn from them. Joke over your troubles, but gather strength from them. Make a jest of your difficulties, but overcome them. Okay, so listen. When I work with clay, I'm not like I've always been like a clay artist with what is this stuff with a slip. So I was always a slip clay artist, like when I first started as a kid, because that's what Miss B used to use with slip clay. So with slip, so slip is just like a form of clay, and it'll like clump up once it goes into a certain stuff. Like so, it's liquid. You pour it in when it dries. It's like clumped, and you can just like um you could fire it and it becomes hard. Like it becomes a cup, a glass, whatever, a bowl, whatever, a statue, whatever. Um, and so that's it. So when I work with clay, I was really clumsy with clay. When I work with textiles, I'm okay with textiles because I can use the sewing machine, and I'm a costume person. Like I'm a designer, so I know how to use the sewing machine. I'm a costume person. I really do. Look at my finger. Look at my finger. I like to sew with. I like to hand sew because every machine that I've had always has some problem that I cannot fix. And they always end up being given away within the first $100. I'm not fucking playing. Like I buy like the best machine. I bought machines from $100 to $300, and every fucking time the motherfuckers are it's just a piece of shit. So what I've done now is I know how to work with fabrics because I'm like I said I'm a textile artist. So what I did was I was like, okay, with these quotes. So that's the joke. The joke is on me, y'all. The joke is on me. That is the joke. That's the humor of what I'm talking about. People who know me, they will be like, yes, this is Shantae. I am a clumsy artist. I am an artist that does not do perfection. I like it raw. Like I'm not joking. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. If I was to make this hat, it would probably still have like raw edges right here. I probably have raw edges somewhere over here. It probably be a raw edge over here. I'm a raw person. Like it's like I'm just upfront and honest. It's like I don't care about what that is. It's like the feeling for me is the texture. I like stacks of paper with the sides on them. So the kids are like, "We'll turn this off." I'm not that teacher. It's like, baby, keep them on. Miss Schuler wants to take. I just want to take the stack of paper home. Listen, I don't even grade the papers, y'all. The papers will already be graded. The books, the grades are already in the book. It's just the fact that this stack of paper is like it's filled. It's like it makes it thicker for whatever reason. When it has like the spiral edge on there, like they ripped out the spiral and the edge is still on there, they can keep it because it makes it like so just fat. It makes it juicy. I like it like that. Like it's something about it that is just so delectable to me. And it's the feeling, it's how like how I touch it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I think that is because I'm an artist, not because I'm a fabric artist. It's like because paper is fabric too. So you sew paper, all this different stuff too. So none of these are paper. Like I try to not make them paper so I can clean them. I don't like when stuff collects dust. So I don't know what about this one. I hope it doesn't end up stinking or something. But that's what I always think. Like stuff like this, it just like if we don't play with it, if we don't use it, if we don't use it till it breaks. That's why I always like people will tell you like my shows. It's like I want you to touch my stuff. I don't want you in my show and it's like, oh no, I'm not gonna touch bitch, touch it because something I don't know. I'm just not the type of person. So this is the back, and if you see here, I got two rings. These are the peekaboo rings because I didn't put eyes in this one. So this is like the bulkiest mask. So this is the mask I made. This is like one of the first ones I made. Like this is my koala corn, and I did this because of how it's like, okay, this is something where it's like we can play. Like we could just like put this stuff on and just play all day. Like me and the kids, and because I'm just, okay, so this is the horse. I think this needs a backing. I'm not through with this mask. Like I've been changing this mask like over and over again. So this is the horse. Y'all, I'm also into, let's just put this on the top of a hat and go. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I'm that person too. Like, we don't have to wear these on our face. We can just put them on our hats and go. So, isn't that cute? I just like the fact that we could just walk around like this. Like, this is like so fucking cute. So, I make it so that it's not something where you have to cover your face. Like, you can just put it on your head and go. So this is my most difficult mask yet to date. I haven't started the dragon, the one I cut out on the show. I still think I need to like tack these some type of way because right now they're these edges or either cut them off or I could like put them on the ribbon. I think I can start to like tack it to the ribbon a little bit too. But this one is the one. It's just like I've had to change the pattern for it to look more like a horse. Oh, let me explain it too. So when I designed this one, I was thinking about yin and yang and like the sun and the moon. So on this side is the moon side, and then this side is the sun side. And then like I have the moon and the stars. So I've like filled in spaces with the stars and all this different stuff and gems and all this stuff. And like if you read my story, it's all about that, like the gems and all that stuff. Then over here I got the rainbow. So this is like me and Aubrey, for real. It's like our story told by scientists. So this is a scientific story, whether you know it or not. This is our story told in a scientific way. That's all it is. It's like if you look, I got like these look like caterpillars, and one day we become butterflies, and I got the grass and all that stuff. So it's like so scientific that it's art. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how that works. So then this horse, my son likes horses. So really all this stuff is like just stuff from Blake and Aubrey. I don't know what Adonis likes yet. So I like some of this stuff is just like that's who inspires these masks too. So it's like you see what I'm saying? So Blake likes horses. So he doesn't care how radical the horse will be. That's why it's like somebody was like, well, look at the pattern. The pattern was the problem. The pattern that I had on here at first, it was the problem. So I changed it. So I gave a wolf away because I picked up the wrong sequence. I put gold on the ears before. So the one with the golden ears and the golden, like this will still be golden and black sequence. But y'all see what I'm saying? So I saw Aubrey's video. I was like, Blake loves wolves. Like Blake is like all into the pack. So when I gave it away, I was like, shit, I shouldn't have gave that one away. But I went ahead and gave it away. So I was like, let me make another one. So this is the newest one I'm working on. So this is like, this will eventually be sequenced. This will be sequenced buttons and then like some fabric. But I made it like more like, I like the other one because it looked like it's a scar on the other one. This one, it doesn't have too much scarring. So that's what it is. I like it. And y'all got to think about Drops of Jupiter. Okay, so Drops of Jupiter, I love that song because I'm part of NASA too. My grandpa is part of NASA too. So it's like, I love that. Drops of Jupiter in her hair, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like, he doesn't need a star. He needs to be without a scar. I have to fall for a shooting star without a scar. And I changed the words. I changed the words of the song. So I'm falling for a shooting star without a scar. A shooting star without a scar. Y'all see that? I like that. So next is the bunny rabbit. Y'all, I love, look at, oh my God, I love, this is my favorite one. This is mine. I don't care what y'all say. So this one has like these eyes where you won't be able to see. So like the eye, you can see through her, but you can't see that these eyes. So the eyes are like actually underneath the buttons. I just love this one. This is the first one I made. And so I guess I didn't show like all the little details. Like I add a lot of details to these. So it's like I hand sew each piece. This wolf mask, I started using hot glue. I didn't sew as much. But this one, I hand sewed each piece on here. And you see what I'm saying? Like I love this, like the whiskers, and then I put little jewels on there, like little. So it's like even the ears, like I decorated the ears too. And so this is what I do too, y'all. When I give my stuff away or I price it, so this is $10,000 for me. So if you were to get this from me, you could price this at whatever you want. Like it's like you have to put the 10,000 plus whatever you want. So then the profit would be 15,000 for you. I don't want the money back, but you see what I'm saying? Because most people they won't do that. They won't find me like Shantae, here's your $10,000. You know, and these people are like in shelters or their children. So I would get it to like maybe a shelter person or a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not going to give it away, but that's what I do. So the person I gave the other mask to, the wolf mask, is in the shelter. And so it's like Once they figure out who I am and somebody's like, oh, I want to buy it, you got to contact this person to buy it because you see, that person is the person that needs the money. So this is the first one, but yeah, 10,000, 10,000. And it's because y'all, I hand make everything, and I am a very experienced artist. So sorry, gotta make my money. But and that just cute. I just love it. And all of them have like little loops so you can like hang it up. Or like I always think you could just put this in your purse or your pocket. And then here's my scarab. My scarab beetle. Which it doesn't talk about insects, but I just love the way insects look sometimes. Like it's like I love insects. Like I told y'all, the praying mantis is like so significant in my life. Like they used to protect me and play with me when I was little. Like I don't have to find them; they find me. So it's like, are you gonna eat me, little motherfucker? I didn't know they was that. Yeah, I didn't know they ate like that. I'm not joking. I was just watching one where this lizard thought that it was gonna get this man. This that man has ate that motherfucker up. This lizard like 5 times his size. So you see, you can just put these on your head. No, this one is meant for your head. It's not like something you have to. You can put on your face because I didn't put any eyes on it. It's just like, just do this. I love it. So that's it. It's like all you have to. It's like all I do is just get up and design. Some of these, like those first two, the koala corn and the rabbit, I did as my own design, and then the other ones I get everything printed onto canvas, and then I just piece it like that. Like I piece together what I'm doing from the canvas. So this is like the canvas print. So I just kind of sew onto there, which makes my job easier. So this is like my collection. This is the collection for the Let's Create Art for February. So I haven't come up with an idea for the other one, but I'm entering an art show and I have to do life and death. So I was thinking of doing the using the, I don't know if I posted them on Brandy Sugar yet, but I'm using the two skulls, the Day of the Dead skulls is my first interpretation. The next interpretation is this woman really has this idea about a message in the bottle. So I'm gonna play the song on the next show to see what she's talking about because she is like really into it. So she's also told me about a pyramid and all this different stuff. And I just love it, y'all, because it's like, thank you for loving me. Because it's the truth. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. And so it's like, and you can feel the truth. Like if you know it's the truth. So that's what it is. It's like she's like, I know you're telling the truth. That's it. So it's like, thank you. Cause I'm just not trying to come out and be crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not into that shit. So that's it right there. So this is the um this is the scarab beetle. And so like I like these details where I think about the back and the bottom and all this stuff. So I didn't want to put the jewels just all in the back. I wanted them in the front to frame your face. I guess I could try it this way too though. Like put the butt in my face. See, that's cute too. Like this is cute. Either way. So that's what it is. Like I think all my series will focus on me, Aubrey and Blake. But I really just love this. And maybe even Blake said in a casino too, like I'm not a person that tries to interpret or enter African art because African art has like the same situation as my life as Jewish people. It's like y'all don't believe in magic. It's not magic, it's really science. And so what happens is it's like I'm not a person that would mess with them. Queen Elizabeth would mess with the Nigerians or the would mess with the Nigerians. Oh God, oh my God, I farted. would mess with the Nigerians or the Asians or the Indian people, and she would actually mess with their magic. Like she would just think that that's okay, and that's not okay. That's not my culture. If they were to give me part of the magic as a gift, I would take it. I'm not joking because some of these things are like so cool. But the gift that me and Aubrey have is it's a Jewish gift. Um it's not something that can be denied. We are the kings and the queens. And so it's like always somebody always wants to take our place. They always think, no, that's how I tell you like that's part of the Bible where the person is like, oh God, why not me? Why her? Look at her. She's pathetic. And he's skinny with a big ass head. But it's like, I'm sorry. That's our life and that's our story. So it's like you see, and you know, I mean, and it's always somebody prominent too. Like you see Jay-Z and Beyonce, they try to take it. They try to be me. It's like that's not your story. I don't care how many times you mentioned Sasha Fierce, you ain't never came back and checked on Sasha Fierce. So it's like, no, I'm sorry, that's not something you could do. Rick Ross, they always, and then it's like everybody wants to be Aubrey. Everybody took Aubrey's place. No, you can't take Aubrey's place. So, or they want to act like Aubrey's them. Can't do that either. It's not you. It's not y'all. So, um, that's it. And then you see, we work, but I've always been taught to work for myself. Like it's like you have to work for yourself because other people would do you wrong. The gesture, you see how other people go crazy. So those are all our gestures. So some gestures, that's it. Like we have gestures too. Like they go crazy and start talking as if they are me. Like they'll be telling you something about me. And it's like, and it's not them. Well, I like Amanda Seals, she's a gesture. But I would have her ass in jail. She would be in the dungeon. Um, you see what I'm saying? Beyonce too. I would have to keep her in the dungeon. I wouldn't be able to actually keep them out about with other people. So this is why it's a Jewish situation. It's not black or white or whatever. It's a Jewish situation. It's not something that you guys could actually take from us. That's why Disney is ours because those are Jewish stories. And so they try to make the Jewish stories, the Grimm stories of how bad they try to do Jewish people because of this device, how bad they try to do us, they try to cover it up with these fairy tales. Like but it's still the same story. It's just they take out how they might beat us or try to take our arm, our leg, and kill our children and all this different stuff because that's what they do. They try to hurt our kids. They come at us like all these different ways, like keeping me and Aubrey apart, all types of stuff. And we might be a king and queen that are more like brother and sister. You saw, even though we came from different houses. So it's like instead of them just letting us be us, they try to destroy the what we have because it's like, oh well, it's me, God. Why wasn't it me? Why didn't I come up with the Cosby Show? Why and it's stuff that they know they didn't do? Like you said, I'm saying, why didn't I come up with the iPhone? What is it, God? Why isn't that my family's inventions? What is it? What is it, God? I have to run her companies because she's never touched them before. It's like, but you've been following me the whole time running my company. Like, it's like, I run my company. Like, you don't do that. So it's like, y'all, I'm talking about this is the most senseless crime in the United States. And I can't, it's like, and they always trying to stop me from having money. And it's like, they want me to actually just fulfill some prophecy or story that they made up. It's not for me to do. It's time for y'all to go to jail. That's it. So that's what it is. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, so I think all my art is going to focus on Aubrey, Blake, and my son. Like I said, I can't really represent my son as a Nigerian because I'm not that bold. I am not that bold. So whatever gifts he receives as a king, those are his gifts. I will not give him this gift. This gift is supposed to stop with me because of how evil y'all are when y'all do it. Like I'm talking about for somebody to come last night and keep that stuff on me for 30, 40 minutes trying to feel if they can feel me in my room, that's a no. I don't want to do that with you because it's rape. They have been raping me my entire life. They have raped me, like physically raped me, but trying to steal from me all the time. Last night was a rape. You see what I'm saying? It's like they don't see that it is a rape. It is against my will. So yes, that's a rape. That's against my will. So it's like nobody has the right to do that to you. Nobody has the right to physically abuse you or force you to be in situations that you don't want to be in. I have not given them permission for me or my son to be in those positions. So that is the problem. It's like they keep forcing me into something that I don't want to do. So that's what it is too. You see what I'm saying? So it's a blessing and it's a curse, but at the same time, it's like a fountain of youth. You see, so we have been given the fountain of youth. That's what we have been given. So anyway, that's it. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Brandy Shula and Black Unicorns. And it's like, y'all, I'm so happy to share with you the art. But like I said, I won't be going into anything Nigerian or what are they? My son is a lost tribe. Is a oh my god. Oh my god. I know it's Yoruba, but it's something else. He is a they stole all their art anyway. If I was back in the UK, guess what? I'd give it back to him. If I was in Britain, if I could say something about Britain, I would give it back to him. And now I guess we really do own it because it's ours. It's Benin City. He's Benin City, Nigerian. So that's what it is. Benin City, they actually went into their city and stole all this different stuff. And so guess what? I own it. I probably own it. And guess what? Now my son will own it. So that's the best thing. Benin City, he is a Benin City Nigerian. Any Asian artifacts, any Indian artifacts, anything that was stolen for the queen's, whatever, the fake queen's profit, I will give it back to you. I don't want your magic because it's so good to have it. It's so good to be Jewish with this gift. Even though it's a curse, it's like it's so good to be Jewish with this gift. I don't know what else to tell you. It's so good to see that it's multicultural and it's so good to feel love sometimes. Like sometimes I feel love and some like it'll actually take us back to the past. It'll put our mind back in the past and we'll be able to know what story it was or where we were at the time. It's just that they always abused me with the gift. So that's what it is. Like I told, like I've been through so many relationships and it's like the person, it's a birthday party. We having a birthday party and this person is trying to be abusive. Like the person that feels the next time will try to be abusive because they're trying to cover up that they know. So that's it. It's like it's not for them to know. It's like it's our gift. It's the fountain of youth. And it does affect everything. It affects the environment, the sun, the moon, the rain. And so I don't think that me and Aubrey would be as infantile or ignorant with the gift. Because if me and Aubrey have never been sick or anything like that and we need to be healed, I'll just herbalize us, give us some alkaline water or something like that. But these people use it to think that they are going to be better people, and it's nothing on our now but criminals. So that's the other thing. So if me and Aubrey were to use it, it would be like something where it didn't have to be like the end of the world. I'm not joking. Like it's like, and we would have to go back to having these people around us that are criminals. So it's like you see what I'm saying. It's like it's something where we would have to. How can I say? Like y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like if we were that selfish, we would be selfish. It's like if I wanted to heal him, we would be selfish. It's selfishness. Like that's what they're trying to get us to choose between. That's the fountain of youth. You have to realize that if I went back and I was like still a kid and me and Aubrey could play again, like instead of him being at one pool and I being at other pool, this would be the problem. Because of how it's recorded on the device, we would then be separated again. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we could go back and it could heal Aubrey, but I would lose Aubrey again. Like I wouldn't be with Aubrey because that's not the original story. The original story has him in Canada and me in the United States. It has him playing in real water. It has me playing with rocks. Okay, I'm jumping off the porch into rocks and not into water. So that's it. If I myself were to have to choose that to heal Aubrey, I would have to. The end all be all is that I wouldn't be with Aubrey anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that is what it is. If he had to choose it to heal me, he wouldn't be with me anymore. But he would know more. You see, he would know like, oh, but we'll know. You see what I'm saying? So now we know. So we will be given the burden of knowing and not knowing. So it's like, okay, but now we can get back to each other. So that's the other part of it too. Like it's like just because that's how it was doesn't mean that it has to be. So he would heal, right? Or I would heal, but then we have to find our way back to each other. That's it. So it's like that's all it is. It's just like you have to know that you also have the power at that moment, even though it's pushing you to do something else. Like, see, I had a person that used to work with me that lost her finger. So at some point, I was her, or she was involved, right? So these devices were at Nova Academy too. So this is why this finger would be hurt because and it'll be like sometimes the finger like when I pick up something that pinches my finger, it's because this is for the person that was involved. It's telling me, okay, this is the person that I'm talking about. This is the person that was there. She didn't have a finger. You see what I'm saying? It was an empty space right there. So when I'm hurting, so when I'm sewing, I'm not really hurting myself. It's the fact that it wasn't anything there. You see what I'm saying? So that's something else y'all have to look at too. It's like it all it does is just collect information about what's in the room or who's in the organic information in the room. So you are an organic or animal information. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's like you have to be I don't think we this selfish. Is it raining? That's so cool if it's raining. But anyway, I don't think that me and Aubrey are this selfish. You see? So that's it, y'all. That's it. Anyway, it's Shantae again. Brown Sugar Talk under Brandy Schuler and Black Unicorns. Brandy is my nickname. Brandy Schuler and Black Unicorns telling you guys, hey, have a good day and believe in the fairy tales because we are living, we are being, and we are breathing, and we are Jewish. Have a good day.